Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing this evening? Are you having a magical evening? Are you having a amazing last day of May? I am, and I am so ready for the summer. I'm out here on my patio. Look at my new pillows out here. Don't they look so pretty? Alex put them out here, and he was like, they look really good on the couch. So our patio is all done. I showed you guys the patio. I'm very, very excited. And I have been wanting to do this video for the last couple days. I actually bought these at Meijer, and they have been sitting on our kitchen counter in this Meijer bag. So I was like, this is a perfect video to do outside on the patio. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it out here. It's about 7 o'clock. We're actually ordering pizza right now because I said to Alex, I have been craving Papa John's pizza for like the last couple days, but we are so big on the sauces. So he was like, okay, what do you want? I said, I want pineapple. Yes, I eat pineapple on my pizza. I eat pineapple and onion is my pizza. And then I said, I want 2, maybe 3 garlic sauces, 2 ranches, and 2 cheeses because I love like all the sauces and stuff. So anyway, and I have my Aunt Kathy's. This was her watering tub because we bought one at IKEA, I think, last year. So we have it for the front porch, and then I have this one, and that was my Aunt Kathy's, and then I have a smaller one in the kitchen, but I can't find it. So when I was at Meijer one night, I saw these in the garden center, and I was like, oh, this is so cool. Very, very excited about that. And what they are these grow kits. And they were $7.99, oh no, $9.98 each. And they come in these really nice kind of like clay things. And they had 4 or 5 different kinds. They had like cilantro, they had catnip, and they had mint, which is one that I got, and then they had lavender. So lavender, non-GMO. Kit includes ceramic planter, growing medium, and non-GMO lavender seeds. And this one for the mint, non-GMO, kit includes ceramic planter, growing medium, and non-GMO mint seeds. So I wanted to do this out here, just sitting out here. It was funny, I was like walking around in the yard because my sponsor, her backyard is like amazing. She has like this fire pit with like 10 chairs around it, and like all of us in sobriety get together and like just kind of hang out. She's got this, her porch is like really long. Her house is kind of in the woods, and her porch is really long, and she has this, what do you call it at the end? Why can't I think of the word I'm looking for? You know, where it's kind of like, it's all covered at the end. What's the word I'm looking for? Damn it, Janet. And she's got it in there with like wicker couches, and it's very serene, and she's got like, you know, just planters everywhere. I mean, her backyard is gorgeous. So cabana is what I'm looking for. She's got a little cabana back over there. So anyway, but she was telling me that when she was doing some yard work, that there's so many cicadas out there. And I was like, I haven't seen one, and Indiana is supposed to be hit really hard by it. So let me show you these when you open them. I think these pots that they come in are really nice for $9.98. So they come in these pots that are like this. And this is what it looks like inside. Don't you think those are nice? And so this is the mint one. I think I probably should just do one at a time, or I'll make a mess, because I'll get one and the other thing. Okay, and then it just has these little seeds in it. So it tells you on the back, it's very simple. I thought this would be like a fun thing for the kids. This is something I would have loved to have done when I was younger. Spearmint has a strong flavor and fragrance that is released with simple bruising. It's the best mint variety for hot and cold drinks. Where are my glasses? I brought my reading glasses out here. I don't know these gardening words like bruised. Is that one of them? Bruised. Toss bruised leaves into ice water for a refreshing summer drink, or add to iced tea. How to plant. Fill the planter with the growing medium included. Okay, so we're going to do that. So here's the growing medium included, which is this dirt, soil, and this is a hole in the bottom of it for the, you know, so it can drain out. So you just put the growing medium in here. As such. Okay, level it out a little bit, clean it off. Next thing you're going to do is carefully sprinkle the seeds over the surface of the growing medium and lightly press. Do not bury, it says. Did you guys ever do chia pets back in the day? My dad, he still thinks to this day it's so funny. He always buys me a chia pet, and he'll go chia, and he always buys me a chia pet for Christmas. I mean, literally every year. He thinks it's hilarious. How many seeds come in here, I wonder? Oh, quite a few. Okay. But I can never get the chia pets to work. Did I do one on here? I did one a couple years ago. I did the rose, or not the rose. I did the, was it rose? I can't remember who. I did one of the golden girls, and it didn't work out very well. Get all the seeds out here. So I've used all the seeds. And now I'm going to take this, and I'm just going to press this in like it said to do. I love the sound of the birds out here. That was on my gratitude list yesterday, the sound of the birds. Oh, by the way, I haven't told my husband this yet. So, I have a fern on the front porch, and the other day I noticed the bird was flying in and out of it. I was like, oh, because Alex hated when we had Mrs. Birdie on our front porch. This will probably be a video series, so get used to Mrs. Birdie number 2. It's her sister, Gertie Birdie. Gertie Birdie. I like that. Anyway, Gertie Birdie is here now, and she has built a nest in the fern plant, because like I came out and she was like, so anyway, I was like, oh my gosh. So I took it down and I looked, and her nest was in there. So there was no eggs or anything, and at first I just was like, my husband's gonna go crazy. Put it back up. Didn't think she would come back. She's now come back, laid eggs, and she's sleeping in her fern. And I thought, I'm not fighting it. Okay, y'all know I love animals. I'm like Alice in Wonderland over here, like my cousin said. Is it Alice in Wonderland with animals? No, it's Cinderella, isn't it? Cinderella does the washing and the sewing. And Cinderella has all the animals that come and they do like all her chores for her. You know, like that. Like they tie ribbons in her hair and they do all the sweeping and whatever. If that were only the case with my house, then our house would be a lot cleaner, but that's not the case. Anyway, okay, what's the next thing I do? So we have Gertie Birdie. She's on our front porch now. I'll probably forget her name by tomorrow. But Gertie Birdie, and she's going to have her family of birds out front. Now, Boo Radley, our dog, he was very excited when Mrs. Birdie was here before, because she had, one of her babies' names was Steve. She had four, I think it was 4 girls and 1 boy, and the boy was Steve. And Boo Radley, because he didn't have a lot of friends, you know, this was when Pee-Pee was still here. And so Tucker and Pee-Pee were best friends, and Boo Radley was very excited because now he had a friend, and his best friend was Steve. If you guys want to see this video of Boo Radley and Steve, his friend, and I can remember to include it, and I can even find it, I'll include it right here. But if you didn't see it, then that was just a long pause because I couldn't find the video or I forgot to include it. But I put this video together a couple years ago of the birds on our like front porch in the carriage. They were on top of the carriage lamp. We now have a rock sitting up there so that birds can't build nests there anymore. But then I put this, I had this whole storyline going that Boo Radley and the bird Steve were like best friends, and then Boo Radley was really sad because Steve went away. Okay, the next thing we do is gently water and basically the story of my life. I'm always sad when people move away. Okay, gently water and place in a sunny location, protected from frost. This is going to be perfect out here, and I think we are having our, it didn't say water, did it? Did it say water? Gently water and place in a sunny location. Okay, so gently water. I'm gently watering this. Ooh, that was a lot of water, maybe. So anyway, and I'm going to put this. For the purpose of the video, I'm putting it, well, you can't even see it. Ooh, we didn't need to stand up and do all that in the video. For the purpose of the video, it is right there. But I'm probably going to put it down closer. Over there, I have my squirrel table. Can you see? So I'm going to put it next to my squirrel table. Although, do you think that then the animals will eat it? Maybe I should keep it over here. Okay, now let's do the lavender. Oh, what does it say after that? Keep the growing medium moist, not wet. Spearmint seeds typically germinate in 10 to 15 days. For a successful harvest, start feeding with, you know what, I'm going to have to put this one on the front porch and the other one back here because the other one has like a sprinkle sprout. Spearmint seeds typically germinate for successful in 10 to 15 days. For a successful harvest, start feeding with plant food 2 weeks after germination. Spearmint will be ready to harvest in 90 days. Okay. That's the end of the summer. I have to wait till the end of the summer? It's like Big Brother. I have to wait till that's over to find out what's going on with that. Okay. So here's the lavender. It seems to come with a little bit more dirt. I don't know. Soil. Ooh, it's all over the place. I'm really hungry for pizza. Do you guys see how normal my life is? Pizza, TV with my husband, becoming the world's best gardener. Okay. Is this the lavender? No, this is the matte. Lavender. See if it's any different. Fill this planter with the growing medium included. Carefully sprinkle the seeds over the surface of the, okay, gently water. Lavender seeds can sometimes take up to 30 days to germinate, but in most cases it's 7 to 14 days. For a successful harvest, start feeding with plant food 2 weeks after germination. So it's basically the exact same thing. So this is what it looks like when you put it in here. It said not to bury, right? Carefully sprinkle the seeds over the surface of the growing medium and lightly press. Do not bury. Soil is called growing medium, in case you didn't know. Now you know. You didn't think you were that smart, did you? But now you know that you are pretty much that smart. Okay. It's a growing medium. There's one seedling. There's not very many seeds in here for the lavender. If you haven't watched this channel for a while, you might not know, but my aunt, when I was growing up, my Aunt Kathy, all done, she came to our house. So we built our house, and it took like 1.5 years to build, that I grew up in. And when I was a kid, the summer, like before we moved into the house, like a year before, she came to the woods and she took like bags and bags of like wildflower seed. This is such a cool gift to do to somebody if you know somebody that's like building a house by the woods. I mean, I know it's a lot of different things, but this is really a cool idea. So she came and she just went through the whole woods, and I mean, because we had extensive woods where I grew up in, and she threw all of this just wildflower seed. And so every summer after that I grew up, like the entire woods, I would look out into the woods, because right behind my house, like my bedroom window looked right into the woods. It was like 10 feet from the woods, and we had a creek that was probably about, drier days, I would say 5 feet across, and in heavier days, I would say 10 feet across. And we would go crawdad. Yep, me. We used to look for crawdads, turn over rocks and find crawdads and all that kind of stuff, and play in the mud and the clay, because Indiana creek beds have clay in them, and we would have clay fights with all that kind of stuff. But anyway, and there was just tons and tons and tons and tons of wildflowers. My mom would pick them, and she would put them all over, like in the house. She would put them in little vases all over the house. Isn't that so cool, though? Okay. This one is done. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get that sprinkle thing. I know this is done. So, ooh, it's dripping. So I will be back in a couple weeks to show you how they're doing, but I just wanted to do that video for now, and I'm gonna go eat some pizza and watch a little TV show and have a relaxing evening. So I hope that you are too. Did you have fun with this video? Do you guys like these little videos like this? I do. I have so much fun doing these. And of course, you want to clean up as you go. That's the most important part. You know what's so funny is, I literally just cleaned this table off out here. I just sprayed it and cleaned it, and now there's dirt all over it. But that's okay. Sometimes you have to make a little bit of a mess to have some fun, don't you think? I wonder if this mint will smell. I'm actually going to go get the sprinkle thing of this and fill it up and do them again, because they're really, you can see there's a lot of dryness in there. So I'm gonna do that, and then I will be back in a couple weeks to show you how they're doing. And you guys are like, or tomorrow, because you know how I am. I'm gonna watch them closely to make sure that they're growing. Anyway, I love you guys. Tomorrow is the 1st of June. Summer has begun. I love you guys, and I'll see you then. Bye.